MLB Network season baseball. It's game one of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game one of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of game one. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in game one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Andrew Heaney gets the call on the mound here at home for game one of the World Series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound. All right, here's how the Halos line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club today.
In now is John Jay, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder John Jay.
Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Simmons ranging into the outfield, makes the play, one away.
In the second,
boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Marte gloves it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, there she goes. The first home run of the World Series. I was kind of waiting to see when this might happen. You knew we had great offenses, but we're off to a grand start. First game, we got one homer at least.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
And this is fouled at the plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
In the first inning, we're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Angel Stadium. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Jake Arrieta is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
And leading off for the Halo, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Soft liner towards center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Digging in, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. That's going to be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and now the first 2 men are on as they look to get that early run back.
Well, nice piece of hitting there. Now they're first and second. Now think about this for a second. If he'd allowed him to maybe steal that bag, now you're looking at driving in the run or possibly having hitters at first, runners at first and third, as opposed to first and second.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Jay. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Albert Pujols with a 3-run homer. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
So coming to the plate, Luis Valbuena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Cameron.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. His history with Jake Arrieta, 2 for 9. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. Throw to second for the first out, and the side is retired. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Halos. Settling in now, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Jason Hayward.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything. That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Little chopper back his way. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Maybin ranging back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's Ben Zobrist now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first two strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. And with two away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Cubs strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning, can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Line towards center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Martin Maldonado. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. So let's take another look at that play up the middle with Showtrack. Displayed some really nice range there to keep it from getting into center field, and then he sets himself enough to make a good, accurate throw in time for the out. He made that play look a lot easier than it was. Here's Ben Revere. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Here's Addison Russell. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Addison Russell.
Left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Into the box, John Jay, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Way out in front. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Mike Trout ready to settle in here and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac with you in this one. Now here it comes. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Albert Pujols. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. A throw behind the runner at second, just keeping him close. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
He's in there. Matt, he's having a great game. That's his 4th RBI. Talk about picking the team up. He's showing us right there.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Jay has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Anthony Rizzo.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And that misses inside 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pujols in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Angels are out in front, 6-1. Striding in once again, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Martin
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Grounded to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
Digging in once again, Ben Revere. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He's been so inconsistent. There's another base hit on a high pitch. When he struggles, you can look for the ball up. When he's good, it's going to be down.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy up there.
Mike Montgomery answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Albert now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Schwarber on the move. And they can't run it down. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Cole Calhoun will be next. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Zobrist. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Oh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's Addison Russell, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Here's Luis Valbuena now. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he's only 1 for 10. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch on its way. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Ketel Marte.
Ready once again, Ketel Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Stepping in now, Cameron Maybin. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Andrelton Simmons.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons as he grounds one briskly to short. Zobrist back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Angels strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. In now is John Jay. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
John Jay.
In there, 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
The catcher,
Man,
number
this
40.
guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
No hits to this point. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight, retired 8 hitters. Now, with that
Up
base
next
hit
for the
right
Cubs,
there, that kind of breaks that
third
streak of
baseman,
retiring 8 in a row.
Chris
Let's see how he adjusts
Bryant.
out of the stretch now.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Late that time for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. Weak chopper up the line. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Martin Maldonado. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras is under it, 1 away.
the left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
Here's Ben Revere. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Bryant is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Trout, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And that's in there for strike one.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and Trout has himself a base hit, and the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Angels leave one, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The designated hitter, Javier Baez.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll have to get out of the way of a slider that runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Third baseman.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. On to first, a double play. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Halos lead this one 8-1. Here's Addison Russell. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jon Jay. He was sat down on strikes in his last at. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Under it is Revere to take it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Willson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Willson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
For the Halos, center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Angels.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was a double play victim last time around. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Martin.
Ready for another
Maldonado.
chance? Martin Maldonado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Here's Chris Bryant now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ball 1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. Bryant around first, heading for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Cam Bedrosian comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled straight back.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
In now, Javier Baez, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Eight to 1 is the final tonight. The Angels win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Jake Arrieta was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. The loss goes to Jake Arrieta. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In the first game of this year's World Series, Andrew Heaney struck out 10 batters and earned the W, leading the Halos to the win over the Cubs, 8-1. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.